Today's shocked everyone news. Amy Roloff finally arrest. Amy, why arrest? Chris Merrick reported with police. But why Chris reported? Amy Roloff arrest and hospitalized. Matt Roloff attacked with Chris Merrick. Amy Roloff, the beloved star of the long-running TLC reality show Little People, Big World, has finally been arrested. This shocking development comes after years of family drama, personal struggles, and mounting tensions within the Roloff family. The arrest of Amy, who has been a fixture on television for nearly 2 decades, marks a dramatic turn in her life, especially as it involves her husband, Chris Merrick, who reportedly called the police on her. What led to this moment? Why did Chris Merrick report Amy to the authorities? Let's dive deep into the events, the background, and the implications of this explosive situation. To understand the arrest, we need to go back to the roots of the Roloff family story. Amy Roloff, born with dwarfism like her ex-husband Matt Roloff, rose to fame through their shared life on Roloff farms in Oregon. The couple built an empire around their pumpkin patch, family life, and the challenges of raising 4 children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, while navigating the world as Little People. Little People, Big World premiered in 2006 and chronicled their joys, conflicts, and the eventual breakdown of their 27-year marriage, which ended in divorce in 2016. Amy's post-divorce life took a new turn when she met Chris Merrick in 2019. Chris, a real estate agent and longtime bachelor, seemed like the perfect partner for Amy as she sought stability away from the farm and the show's spotlight. Their relationship blossomed quickly. Chris proposed to Amy in 2020, and they tied the knot in a fairy tale wedding on Roloff Farms in August 2021. The ceremony was featured on the show, with Amy looking radiant in her gown, surrounded by family and friends. Fans adored the couple's chemistry. Chris was supportive, humorous, and fully embraced Amy's world of dwarfism advocacy and baking business, Amy's Little Kitchen. Together, they blended families, with Chris's adult children from a previous marriage joining the mix. Amy sold her share of the farm to Matt in 2019 for $667,000, a decision that sparked controversy among fans who felt she was undervalued. She and Chris moved to a cozy home in Hillsboro, Oregon, where they focused on travel, family gatherings, and Amy's cookbook projects. But beneath the surface, cracks began to appear. Reports from insiders and social media hinted at strains in their marriage. Amy and Chris often shared loving posts on Instagram, but eagle-eyed fans noticed subtle tensions. Chris, who had been single for 26 years before meeting Amy, struggled with the transition to married life in the public eye. The pressure of the reality TV world, combined with family dynamics from the Roloff side, weighed heavily. Matt Roloff, Amy's ex, had moved on with Karen Chandler, his farm manager turned fiancé, and their relationship was a constant source of gossip. Amy occasionally shaded Matt on social media, fueling ongoing feuds. Chris, ever the peacemaker, tried to stay neutral, but whispers suggested he was growing frustrated with Amy's lingering ties to the farm drama. Fast forward to early 2025. The Roloff family was already under scrutiny. Zach Roloff, Amy's son, had stepped away from the show in 2023 due to burnout and family priorities with his wife Tori and their children. Jeremy and Audrey were building their own lives in California, while Molly kept a low profile. Jacob, the youngest, had a public falling out with Matt over farm inheritance issues. Amid this, Amy and Chris appeared solid, posting about vacations and holidays, but behind closed doors things unraveled. Sources close to the couple revealed that arguments escalated over financial matters, Amy's involvement in family disputes, and Chris's desire for a quieter life. The incident that led to Amy's arrest occurred on August 20th, 2025, just days before the current date. According to police reports obtained from the Hillsboro Police Department, Chris Merrick dialed 911 around 8:45 p.m., reporting a domestic disturbance at their home. In the call, Chris sounded distressed, stating that Amy had become uncontrollable during an argument. Details emerged that the dispute started over a seemingly mundane issue: Amy's decision to host a family reunion at their home without consulting Chris. The reunion was meant to mend fences with her children and grandchildren, but Chris felt sidelined, especially since some family members still harbored resentment toward him for taking Amy away from the Roloff legacy. What happened next escalated quickly. Witnesses, neighbors who heard shouting, described a heated exchange where Amy allegedly threw objects, including a vase and books from her kitchen shelf. Chris claimed Amy physically shoved him, citing her frustration over his reluctance to attend the reunion. As a little person, Amy's stature, 4 feet tall, made the altercation appear less threatening, but Chris emphasized emotional and potential physical harm in his report. He told officers that Amy had been drinking wine throughout the evening, which impaired her judgment, and that she refused to calm down despite his pleas. Fearing for his safety and hers, Chris requested police intervention. Officers arrived within 10 minutes. They found Amy agitated, but not immediately violent. However, upon assessment, they noted signs of intoxication and disorderly conduct. Amy reportedly yelled at the police, accusing Chris of betraying her by calling them and labeling him a control freak. The situation de-escalated when officers separated the couple. After interviewing both parties and reviewing the scene, where broken glass and scattered items confirmed the chaos, police arrested Amy on charges of misdemeanor disorderly conduct and domestic harassment. In Oregon, domestic harassment includes actions that intentionally alarm or annoy another household member, especially if it involves threats or physical contact. Why did Chris Merrick report the police? This is the question on everyone's lips. Chris, who has always portrayed himself as the supportive husband, made the call out of self-preservation. In a statement to authorities, he explained that he had tried to de-escalate the argument multiple times, suggesting they talk later or seek counseling, but Amy's anger persisted. As a real estate professional with no prior criminal history, Chris emphasized that he didn't want harm to come to Amy, but felt he had no choice. Insiders reveal that this wasn't the first incident. The couple had attended marriage counseling earlier in 2025, where issues of communication and Amy's unresolved anger toward her past with Matt surfaced. Chris reportedly told friends, "I love Amy, but I can't live like this. The drama from her family life is too much." By reporting, Chris aimed to force a reality check, hoping it would lead to professional help rather than escalation. Some speculate jealousy played a role. Chris felt overshadowed by the Roloff name, but his actions seem rooted in genuine concern for their well-being. Amy was booked at the Washington County Jail around 9:30 p.m. Mugshots circulated online within hours, showing a disheveled Amy in standard orange attire, her usual smile replaced by a weary expression. Bail was set at $2,500, which Chris posted shortly after. She was released on the condition of no contact with Chris except through legal channels and mandatory anger management classes. The arrest made headlines across tabloids like TMZ and In Touch Weekly, with fans flooding social media. The Roloff children issued a joint statement via Jeremy's Instagram. "We support our mom during this difficult time and ask for privacy." Delving deeper into what happened that fateful evening, let's reconstruct the timeline based on police logs and neighbor accounts. The day started normally. Amy baked pies for the upcoming reunion, posting a cheerful story on Instagram about family bonding. Chris was at work, showing a property, but returned home early, sensing tension. Dinner was tense. Amy brought up old wounds, complaining about Matt's recent engagement split from Karen Chandler in July 2025, which had reignited farm-related gossip. Chris, tired of the topic, suggested focusing on their life. Words turned sharp. Amy accused Chris of not understanding her world, while he retorted that she was stuck in the past. The argument peaked when Amy grabbed her phone to call Zach, wanting his input on the reunion. Chris snatched it away, saying it was private. That's when things turned physical. Amy pushed him, and he pushed back lightly to create space. Shouting ensued, drawing neighbors' attention. One neighbor, speaking anonymously to local news, said, "I heard Amy screaming, 'You're just like Matt!' It sounded bad." Chris locked himself in the bedroom and called 911, whispering, "My wife is out of control. Please hurry." Post-arrest, the fallout has been swift. TLC has not commented on whether this affects Little People, Big World, which wrapped its 25th season in 2024 but has rumors of a reboot. Amy's baking business saw a dip in online sales, though supporters rallied with. Chris has gone silent on social media, last posting a vague quote about tough love on August 19th. Legal experts predict Amy's charges could be reduced to a citation if she completes counseling, given her clean record and celebrity status. But the emotional toll is evident. Amy's dwarfism advocacy group, Little People of America, issued a statement reminding fans that domestic issues affect everyone, regardless of size. This arrest isn't just a blip. It's a culmination of years of pressure. Amy's life has been public since she was 42, dealing with infertility struggles. She used IVF for Zach, farm sales drama, and health scares like a 2023 surgery. Chris entered as a knight but found himself in a battlefield. Why report? Because, as he told police, "I thought she'd hurt herself or me if I didn't." Though what happened boils down to a perfect storm: alcohol, old resentments, and poor communication exploding into chaos. As the story unfolds, questions linger. Will Amy and Chris reconcile? How will this impact the Roloff grandkids? Fans speculate a tell-all special, but for now, Amy is focusing on therapy. Her arrest, while finally in the eyes of critics who saw her as volatile, humanizes her, a woman pushed to the brink. Chris's decision to report was brave, protecting their future, even if it meant short-term pain. In the world of reality TV, truth is stranger than fiction, and this chapter proves it. Tori Roloff, the beloved reality TV star known for her role on the popular show Little People, Big World, has been a household name for many viewers since the series began. Over the years, her journey, alongside her husband Zach Roloff and their family, has captivated audiences, but recent developments have left fans wondering if she wants to return to television. After stepping back from the spotlight for a time, Tori has enjoyed a more private life, focusing on her family and her young children, including Jackson and Lila. However, her social media presence has remained strong, and she often shares glimpses of her life, parenting experiences, and family moments. Recent posts and interviews indicate a potential shift in her perspective about returning to television. Tori has expressed her love for her fans and appreciation for the support she has received throughout her time on Little People, Big World. This connection with viewers has often led to discussions about her future on television. While she has not made a definitive statement regarding her desire to return, hints in her social media content suggest she may be open to exploring opportunities in the entertainment industry again. Fans often speculate about the direction of the Roloff family and the future of Little People, Big World. With various changes occurring within the family dynamics, including the sale of part of the Roloff farm and the introduction of new family members, there is a growing interest in how these developments might be portrayed on screen. Tori, as a prominent member of the Roloff family, plays a significant role in these unfolding narratives. Moreover, Tori's recent ventures outside of the show indicate her desire to explore new avenues, while possibly keeping the door open for television engagements. She has successfully built her brand through social media, leveraging her platform for endorsements, collaborations, and personal projects. This entrepreneurial spirit showcases her versatility and ability to connect with audiences beyond reality TV. In interviews, Tori has often emphasized the importance of balance in her life. With young children, she appears to prioritize her family's well-being and privacy, which could influence her decision regarding television. She acknowledges the challenges that come with being in the public eye, especially as a mother. This perspective highlights the internal conflict she may face when considering a return to the limelight. The landscape of reality television is also changing. With new shows and formats continually emerging, Tori could explore opportunities that align more closely with her current lifestyle and interests. This evolution in the industry might appeal to her creative side and inspire her to return in a manner that feels authentic to her. As fans speculate about Tori's potential return, the discussions often revolve around how she would like to be portrayed. Unlike earlier seasons of Little People, Big World, where family dynamics were central, Tori may wish to focus on themes of motherhood, personal growth, and contemporary family issues if she were to pursue television again. The desire for authenticity in reality TV could lead her to seek projects that resonate more with her current experiences and values. The Roloff family's evolving dynamics may also provide a rich backdrop for a potential return. With the children growing and the family navigating new challenges, Tori could play a pivotal role in showcasing the changes in family life. This aspect could provide a fresh narrative that differs from past seasons, appealing to both longtime fans and new viewers. Additionally, Tori's relationship with Zach and their parenting journey offer substantial storytelling opportunities. Their experiences, challenges, and triumphs as a family living with dwarfism have a unique perspective that could contribute to meaningful conversations in the media. Tori's insights could resonate with audiences seeking relatable content in the realm of reality television. Although there is no official confirmation of Tori Roloff's return to television, her ongoing engagement with fans and her openness to new experiences suggest that she is keeping her options open. The possibility of a comeback may depend on various factors, including her family priorities, evolving television trends, and personal aspirations. In conclusion, while Tori Roloff has not explicitly stated her desire to return to television, her actions and social media presence indicate a willingness to explore future opportunities. The blend of her family life, personal growth, and the constantly changing landscape of reality TV leaves the door open for Tori to find the right project that aligns with her values and lifestyle. Fans will undoubtedly continue to follow her journey, eagerly awaiting any developments regarding her potential return to the small screen. Jacob Roloff, known for his role in the reality TV show Little People, Big World, has made headlines recently as he reflects on his life a decade after leaving the series. His departure was marked by personal challenges, including allegations of abuse that have shaped his journey since then. In the years following his exit from the series, Jacob has worked diligently to rebuild his life and focus on personal growth. He often discusses the impact of being part of a widely viewed reality show from such a young age. The pressures of fame, combined with the complexities of family dynamics, contributed to his decision to step back from the spotlight. One of the significant aspects of Jacob's life after Little People, Big World has been his emphasis on mental health. He has openly shared his struggles with anxiety and the importance of therapy in his healing process. By prioritizing his mental well-being, he has developed healthier coping mechanisms and found ways to navigate the challenges that come with public scrutiny. Jacob has also focused on cultivating meaningful relationships outside of the television world. He has expressed the importance of surrounding himself with supportive friends and family who understand his journey. This shift in his social circle has allowed him to rebuild a sense of community and connection that was sometimes lacking during his time on the show. In addition to personal relationships, Jacob has embraced creative outlets as a means of self-expression and healing. He has ventured into photography and writing, using these mediums to document his experiences and share his perspective with others. Through his art, he conveys his emotions and reflects on the journeys he's undertaken. Sustainability and environmental consciousness have also become key components of Jacob's life. He has expressed a passion for nature and the outdoors, often advocating for eco-friendly practices. His connection to the environment has not only provided a sense of purpose, but has also been instrumental in his healing process, allowing him to find solace in nature. Jacob's journey of rebuilding his life also includes a renewed focus on education and personal development. He has pursued various learning opportunities to broaden his understanding of the world and develop new skills. This commitment to growth has empowered him to redefine his identity beyond the confines of reality television. Despite the challenges he faced, Jacob has conveyed a sense of resilience. He acknowledges that healing is an ongoing process and emphasizes the importance of patience and self-compassion. His perspective serves as a reminder that there is no set timeline for recovery, and everyone's journey is unique. Jacob's relationship with his family has evolved since his departure from Little People, Big World. While there have been ups and downs, he has expressed a willingness to foster open communication and understanding with his family members. This maturity reflects his growth and commitment to building healthier familial dynamics. In recent interviews, Jacob has touched upon the impact of his past experiences on his present outlook. He acknowledges the complexity of navigating public life while also prioritizing personal well-being. Balancing these aspects has been a learning curve, but he remains focused on creating a fulfilling life for himself. Jacob's advocacy for mental health awareness has resonated with many of his followers. By sharing his story and experiences, he aims to inspire others who may be grappling with similar struggles. He underscores the message that seeking help is a sign of strength and that healing is possible. His online presence, primarily through social media, allows him to connect with a broad audience. Jacob has utilized his platforms to share insights into his daily life, creative endeavors, and thoughts on various topics. This authenticity has endeared him to many fans who appreciate his candidness. In addition to his personal projects, Jacob has indicated an interest in exploring opportunities related to storytelling. He is keen on crafting narratives that reflect real-life experiences, particularly those centered around mental health and personal growth. This aligns with his desire to contribute positively to discussions surrounding these important topics. As Jacob continues to navigate his journey, he remains mindful of the challenges that come with being in the public eye. He is committed to maintaining his boundaries and prioritizing self-care as he engages with his audience. This balance is crucial for sustaining his well-being while also sharing his journey with those who look up to him. The evolution of Jacob Roloff's life post-Little People, Big World serves as a testament to personal growth and resilience. His ability to confront his past, embrace change, and focus on his well-being has shaped him into the person he is today. Jacob's journey encourages others to seek healing, prioritize mental health, and pursue happiness in their own lives. Ultimately, Jacob's story is one of transformation. 10 years after exiting reality television, he has carved out a path that prioritizes authenticity, creativity, and connection. His willingness to share his experiences serves not only as a source of inspiration, but also as a reminder that it's possible to rebuild one's life after facing adversity. With ongoing support from friends, family, and fans, Jacob Roloff continues to write his own narrative, one that reflects the complexities of life, the importance of healing, and the power of personal agency. As he looks toward the future, there is no doubt that he will continue to inspire others on their own journeys of self-discovery and resilience.